This is super skill number 9. We're going to talk about functions and non-functions. All right, make sure you have the paper and you write this down, please. So a function is where for every x value has just one unique y value. So that means for every x, there's only one y value. The way we do that on the graph is we do the vertical line test. So that means we draw vertical lines. Those are lines that go up and down. So draw at least 3. And what you want to do when you draw those lines is your graph can only touch those lines one time per line. Can only touch once per line. So let's do some examples over here. So remember, you can always pause the video if you want to keep writing this down. Okay, so let's draw some lines over here. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So on this right here, this vertical line, it only touches this blue vertical line once, touches this vertical line only once. It touches this vertical line only once. So that would be a function. That would be a function because it passes the vertical line test. If I draw vertical lines on this circle, we're going to see how many times it touches. Here it touches once, twice. Here it touches twice. So that's how we know it's a non-function. It cannot touch these vertical lines more than once. It can only touch one time. Remember, for every x value, there can only be one y value, one time that it touches. Okay, so let's talk about what happens when we have points in the table. So remember, this is where x cannot repeat. X can only be on there once, and it can only correspond to one y value. So here's my x, that's the first number, is 2. The x here is 3, the x here is 6, the x here is 7. So that one works. On this one, I have 6, 3, 6 again. So that cannot happen. The 6 can only go to a 4. It cannot go to an 8. So that would be a non-function. Mapping. When you do mapping, that's where x can only go to one number. It goes to 1. This one goes to one number. This goes to one number. This goes to one number. That works. That's a function. Here, x goes to one number. That's fine. X goes to one number. But this 6 is going to 2 numbers. So that's not a function. That is not a function. All right. Let's get some practice. Let's review. And thank you for watching this video.